lot quicker than I thought it would. Post this in the threads. My water bottle's in the way. Alright, we should be good now. Yo, Ann, what's up? And SK. Sick. The gang's all here. Has Coburn been in chat? I haven't seen him around. Like today, I mean. Ooh, Macross, you've been hitting my wall. It's probably just auto battle. Let's see. Alright, cool. It's always fun when he's in chat. Let's see. Yeah, so I pulled Achilles this round. It'll make things kind of interesting. But he took it took him 5 times to get 5 stars off of me. So it's a good thing I put a defense fleet in. I almost didn't today. But I was like, I probably should. So it worked out. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, and he also dropped an attack to this Korean. So yeah, so I definitely still have a chance of winning. I can drop, I think, 4 or 5 attacks. 5 attacks and still get first. But I mean, no, because if I drop 5, that's what he dropped. I can only drop 4. But yeah, so definitely still doable. If he had 5-star in my defense fleet first try, it would have been over, most likely. But yeah, and I think it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that he did the last 3 attacks within like a couple minutes of each other. So I think he figured me out pretty quick. He just didn't get the right procs, which happens sometimes. But yeah, so we'll get right into it. Yo, Trovan, what's up? So we got, let's see, Exegrim X. I don't like that he has this guy on for his defense shield 15. Just because it's only a nav master. I have long hair. Yeah, I've had long hair for like a year and a half now, but I usually have it back in a bun. But I just took a shower, so I'm just letting it air dry. Yeah, no, it's usually just pulled back. If you look at my other videos, you maybe can notice it, but it's really fluffy right now. So, but yeah, and then it's looking like he's advancing his skills maybe a little too early. He should wait for LDs. Yo, Coburn, what's up? Yeah, and then this is a really offensive base fleet, which maybe these 2 heroes are fine, but like he should have Clara in here for sure. Even if it's just even if he just has Clara, like I don't know. Like you could have Clara for sure. Don't forget stealth. Yeah, no. I'll try not to. Wow, that actually hit hard. Oh no, it didn't. I had advanced defense shield, but it just hit all my guys. Yo, what's up, Magonius? All right, so this guy. Let's see. Oh, is that gonna cover it all the time? It might. Maybe it won't. But okay, so let's see. Yeah, he only has 1 star. Did he just not fight a bunch of people? Oh, he just fought a bunch of. He fought me and someone else, and probably was like, I'm done with this league. But yeah, so he has counterfire on this guy, which isn't a great idea, just because you need to get hit to proc counterfire, and this guy, the main goal of him is evasion. Don't yawn excessively, and give him hell. Trovan, I think you have too much expectations for my stream. But yeah, so he's running. It's a very offensive fleet, and with 4 DPS like this, you need defense shield pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause like, especially in destroyers too, you pretty much need a defense shield hero. Yeah, I mean, I'll just stealth right by him, and then his missiles and beams. Piercing fire isn't that great on defense. I say it every stream though, just because you gotta hit the DPS fleets. Oh my god, you guys are nuts. Ah, dang, didn't fast forward. Yeah, so like he evaded my stealth right there, but he wasn't gonna proc his counterfire. The only way I think you can miss and still proc counterfire is on like rapid fire or something. I think someone tested it and figured it out, and that was like the only skill. Alright, so then this guy has 5 advanced skills, but I mean advancing these was nice. He has the LDs, or at least the Trons, to get this guy up, but this one's kind of low. It's probably only got like a less than 50% proc rate, which is pretty low considering spread doesn't even feel like it has a 50% proc rate half the time. But yeah, and then I feel like he's just advancing skills just because like he's like, oh, 400 points, better advance one. But you should really just save up, because like advanced amplified fire isn't going to do anything. She's not going to hit anything anyway. Advanced cannon defense, it just helps you, gives you evasion, but like that means nothing in this because you're running all motherships, so you're not evading anything anyway. And both of your tanks also don't have the evasion skill, so literally advancing cannon defense just cost you, when you went from level 12 cannon defense to like effectively level 8, because the evasion isn't giving you anything at all. Then advanced emergency repair is decent on defense, but I don't know, like there are just other skills like he should have, like confusion fire. What other skills? I don't know, confusion fire, defense shield maybe, just like skills like that. But Kuzak is a contribution farm. Yeah, I could see it. He also doesn't have the advanced formations yet, which you should really have at this point, I think. I think you need 100. What is it, like 100? Yeah, he doesn't have max missile resist either, and his heroes weren't for level. He did. What was I saying? I forget. Whatever. What do you? Sorry. What's your advice? Oh, he's Neos. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I've hit him. I've hit him more than my fair share. Never do league after beers. Yeah, that'd be a bad call for sure. I feel like you would just get stuck on like one guy, be like, I know I can 5-star this guy. And you just keep running your fleet, and then you look and it's 10 attacks later, and you don't have 5 stars. But yeah, so this fleet, so he's running Gabriel. I'm assuming it's Gabriel. I don't actually know, but it's not really gonna help him much. The only benefit that this is really having is for his own guys, or for this guy himself. Sounds like Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, Trovan, you ended up upsetting him. That's actually kind of nuts. 10 attacks later. Did he really hit you 10 times? That's crazy. But yeah, so he's got like defense shield, but this would be better if it was like cannon defense or something. Electronic jamming is mainly for like evasion fleets, because like it's really useful if you're running destroyers to get your DPS destroyers so that they also evade cannons. But like none of these guys are ever gonna evade cannons or beams, just this guy. So that's really all it's helping. Well, he gives great commentary on random scrub fleets. That never does what he says he needs to do versus no scrub players. No. I just have overconfidence in my fleet. He laughed at me using 5 on him, and then he used 6 on me. That's how it works, dude. Alright, yeah, cool. But yeah, once we get to like these, I don't know if these like 3 right there, the 3, 4, and 5 will be difficult, but the 2 and 1 will definitely be a little bit of a challenge. Not judging. Alright, let's see. Yeah, again, this is another just evasion battleship guy, which is probably the worst ship to have a tank in. Yo, what's up, JP? And then like it's also really low advance. He'd just be better off keeping it at level 12 and then trying up to 15. Otherwise, like the spread's nice. The Clara on running both on cannons isn't that great. You should probably run Clara on missiles, and then I would take Adeline out. Probably just put it in cannon defense, because other people can just use PC and wipe your fleet. Like if I was a lower level guy, I'd just run piercing cannon and just destroy him. What is this formation? This is just the all attack one. It was the old beam formation, like the first one. He just doesn't have it advanced. If you advance it, it's like plus 25 to each stat. My water. Yeah, I don't like the formation he's in either, but there were a lot of things that was wrong with that fleet. Let's see, Frank Ego. I haven't seen him around. Maybe he's a new guy. He's got enough LDs that I'm guessing he's not new. I just probably haven't been paired with him. But yeah, let's see. Use it during the tutorial, guys. Come on. Yeah, it might have just been his war fleet. I think a lot of people just run their war fleet. Like this looks like, actually I don't know if this is a war fleet. It's too much beams, but yeah, I've run my war fleet my fair share. It's just now I make a defense fleet specifically for if I get caught with, say, Achilles, then he doesn't 5-star me right away. Although since I use that formation, he's gonna know how to beat it. So now I'm gonna have to make an entirely new defense fleet just to stump him again, which is what the game is. But I would have liked to have used that one a little more. But I'll be nice to Iconic. But yeah, so he's running long range fighter, which really isn't that great on defense. And then otherwise, it's got the staple defense shield, cannon defense, and then so like this guy could be a pretty big threat. But you should run the cannon missile combo, I think. Woley looks at Scrub Fleet and learns to say to watch his viewers. This is not what you're supposed to do. Well, I mean, I'm at the point where I kind of just like blow people away, because that's the power of hyper battleships. Like if you want League on easy mode, just go hyper battleships. Until we get to like universe or something, there's always gonna be fodder in your league. So like, I don't know. I actually have I wish I had like a level 100 that wasn't good or something. So I could like show people how to do this, cause like I was 5-starring these people with MS8 back in the day. Like I didn't start off with hyper battleships fully maxed out. But yeah, cause I didn't get hyper battleships until like halfway through the 2nd season, I think, or something. I was a little later to hyper, but most of the people who got hyper before me have quit. So hopefully we'll be allowed in Universe League. Yeah, I asked some people like how many people were in Universe, and or in like Galaxy Leagues for the first season, and the four servers that have it, they had like I think it was 20. It was between like 24 to like 28. That's about 3 years gameplay. Nah, that you can get fully max hyper battleships in. I actually don't know. It would take like it takes like 3 weeks to a month, I think, to get to level 100, and then it's just a matter of time because everything else is limited by real time. If you really want to grind hard and go for it. But hyper battleships, like, to max them out, you really only need. You could even run 3 in cost reduction. I just run 4, but I probably could just run 3, and then you just need 10 in attack, and that's maxed out right there. And my upgrades are still 215. 9 months. Is that to max like durability and this stuff too, or no? Because like you don't need to max those out. Hyper battleships don't really need durability. You're better off going into a second ship, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I have a level like 30 account on Taurus, I think. So if I grinded that up to 50 or 60 sometime, I could definitely I could show off how to beat people at level 50. But then again, I wouldn't have all the options either, so it's kind of at that point it's also me just throwing it. What I need is like a level 100 account that has everything unlocked, has all the tools, but like they're really weak. Like if I say I need piercing fire, like I better have a piercing fire here, you know. But what would Jesus do? So this guy really likes his fighters on his hyper battleships, which is probably the worst possible combination right there. I say I use all weapons, but I don't think since I've got hyper battleships I've ever used fighters intentionally unless it's on aliens. I'm sure there'll come a time when I'll need it, but I haven't needed them yet. So, and then so persistent coughing. I've been sick lately. I can't help it. So Mag's account then. Yeah, he can just give me access to the account. I'll play for him. But yeah, so he advanced emergency repair, and there's 2 reasons that's bad. 1, he doesn't have the LDs, but 2, this isn't a hero you want to have advanced emergency repair. Destroyer Masters are great for regular emergency repair, but once you advance it, it's not really all that effective anymore, because you need to get hit for like to repair other fleets. But the benefit of regular emergency repair is that like you'll miss, you'll get really lucky and hit them, or maybe your explosive fire will proc, and like they'll get hit a bit, and then they just repair back to full for regular repair. So like the benefit is that once you finally do get a hit, it doesn't do much, but then that means you only get 1 repair on another fleet. So yeah, so I definitely think like you need to, I think you should wait for a Mothership Master or Commanding Master to do regular emergency, or to advance it. But yeah, yeah, and then he just shouldn't have 2 long range fighters and that. Advance will still heal at full health. Okay, if it does that, that's different than what I thought. But I was under the impression that advance only heals when you have to heal yourself. We should test that sometime. Send a screenshot in chat. I'll check it out. Yeah, I was under the impression that it doesn't work like that. But if it does, that's a little different. And that would have made me actually wish I went with my cruiser guy. So I actually hope it's not that, because I went with a mothership guy thinking that it was that. Otherwise I would have gone with a cruiser guy and just gone and it only heals when damaged. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, well that's how the regular skill is. So I just assumed that was how the yeah. Emergency repair works great. Yeah. Well, with cruisers, what the setup you run is you max resist to fighters and missiles, and then you would run evasion on beams and cannons. So when you're in hypercruisers, you don't worry about the beam hole. If you get hit by a beam, you take 2 billion damage, but that's fine because you'll just heal it back up, and your evasion should be like 600 or something like that. So it's hard to hit anyway. So pretty much explosive fire is the only way to beat it. I know some people actually get their resist up to like what 140, so that even advanced defense shield doesn't or not advanced defense shield, advanced piercing fire doesn't make them go below max resist, which is actually nuts. Oh, so I have to go through SK's fleet? Is that what it is, Coburn? Do you actually want me to go over this? All right, let me get the snipping tool. OBS. Yeah, you actually want me to go through it? Alright, yeah, I'll go through it then. You don't have to change it. I'm only gonna just go based on this. I think we talked about it, but I'm not gonna actually go through it, so. Besides, like, my defense fleet's up for grabs the whole time, so it's all good. Alright. So this is the fleet we got. Thanks. Glad you like the music. Who is it? It's Lakey inspired. Their stuff's on Spotify, so. I X'd out. All right. So like starting off with this, he's got Clara, or at least I'm assuming it's Clara on cannons. But I actually don't know if that's stealthed or not. So I look like Chris Hemsworth, mini me. Alright, I'll Google him. Wait, I look like this guy? I don't know. He's got facial hair. I can't grow facial hair. That's the problem. But yeah, so he's got her probably on piercing cannon to force you to run. To force you to either max cannon resist or stealth buy. Yeah, it is stealth. Okay, so that means you can't kill him right away. But I wouldn't have known that. The only way I would have guessed is because I know that SK has max stealth anyway. So that's something you just kind of have to like know about the player, like if you run into them, if they have max stealth or not. Because then it's just another option they have. So like taking this guy out right away isn't a possibility. But you are able to stealth right by him. So I pretty much have to just stealth by this guy's cannons. And I notice he's not running cannon defense. So that means he's really, really weak to cannons. But that also means that he's probably just resisted to everything else. So yeah, I wonder if you ran, I guess I don't know if she's on piercing cannon or Antares. But you could maybe run full piercing cannons and try and wipe them out. Oh no, you can't because it's stealth. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Yeah, so that's what he's going for, is like to bait them into thinking that, and then yeah. So you bait them into thinking you can go out cannons, but you really can't. Which makes it different. Oh yeah, this is a decent setup. Advanced defense shields just to keep the DPS safe. And then he's got that Mothership Master on Confusion Fire, probably with Perfect Missile. And then advanced magnetic jamming. So he's getting, yeah. So that's I mean, it's really only helping the evasion of the Cruiser Master guy. I don't know how high those guys' ability is, to the point where I don't think they'll ever be evading missiles, especially hyper battleship missiles. Maybe they would. And then the advanced emergency repair too. So I think the way to go about beating this ship, or this fleet, the immediate threats are Clara and then the confusion fire. Hold on, gotta make SK's wall red again. Yeah, so the immediate threats are the cannons, or the cannon random fire, and then the missile confusion. Because, like, you gotta think about it, the defense shield hero, it's one and done. Same with magnetic jamming, and then, same with advanced emergency repair. But if you're not actively targeting this, the only way it's gonna get hit is, like, by spread or random fire. So we can just kind of ignore it for now and take it out later. So yeah, so I would probably... Yeah, I don't know what all of his guys are stealth. This would probably be one of those that I kind of just attack and I lose an attack to, and then I gotta, I would have to, like, reevaluate it. But yeah, so I think you just gotta take out one of these guys. Advanced piercing fire you're gonna need for sure, at least for the ER hero. I wonder if you used advanced piercing fire with, say, a Krypton, if it would one-shot this person, or I say this person, I mean Clara, if it would one-shot Clara through advanced defense shield. I'm not entirely sure or not. Yeah, but having his confusion fire hero in the back like that is actually pretty clutch, because that means advanced piercing fire can't hit it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. He does have advanced magnetic jamming though, so that would put the effective accuracy of like the missiles at like 300. So if I could get to like 250 plus, I would feel confident in dodging those. So I might actually be able to just sacrifice. If you have hypercharger device max pretty high, you could do it that way. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. I'm not sure exactly what I would do, but. No, negative 62% attack. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. So, yeah, and that's not resist either. So it's not like piercing fire ignores that negative 62%. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, this would be a hard fleet to stump. I might try and go the might try and go the evasion route. Evade everything, or evade the perfect missiles. Yeah, I feel like a hyper destroyer fleet would kind of wreck this, but nobody runs hyper destroyers on offense on Antares. But yeah, it's an interesting fleet for sure. Oh, I yawned. I'm sorry, Troven. Let's see. Alright, I'll remove that. Yeah, sorry I wasn't able to like give an exact recommendation about how to beat it. Did you end up 5-starring it? SK or Coburn or no? Alright, so then he's got Captain Chaos. I used APF and them all on beams to target ACFF, but the procs were against you. Yeah, it happens. Poor Zip. True. Does Zip have a lot of hyper though? I was under the impression that he's still like kind of new to hyper. Why is SK's fleet in front of my view? I was Coburn wanted to see it. Yeah, it's gone. It should be gone. So he's got hyper motherships and hyper battleships, but like these two heroes he invested in, both of them aren't gonna hit anything. So just beat your head against the SK wall. 2 to 100. But yeah, so he's got. I don't like having advanced cannon coordination right there. It seems like he has like the resources and the stuff, but he's not implementing it right. Like he doesn't have Clara in his fleet. I don't see a defense shield hero. All his guys are offensive heroes actually, now that I think about it. And like he doesn't have advanced spread, but he has advanced explosive fire. Um, it's just like he puts a lot of time into the game, but took Zip a few tries. He got you. Okay, I would expect that, to be honest, just because, especially with magnetic jamming, it'd be pretty easy to evade the missiles, and then he'll probably evade cannons too. So he probably just evaded everything and just slowly pinged away at all of your fleets. I almost switched my guys. Someone hit me. They took one away. I keep trying to get these perfect victories. Oh, Sarah, you only took one off my guy. Why is Sarah auto battling and not in chat? Sounds like PM7. Yeah. In the 50 accuracy formation. Yeah, I've seen people theory crafting that that's one of the better formations. Like, it might be better than the durability one, because it's kind of weird because it's got the two fleets on the outside instead of having the durability one. The durability one, it's pretty much free pickings about which one you want to target with advanced piercing fire. Yeah, most EVA fleets have shit rest. Yeah, I mean that's just how it works. The only fleets that are able to like kind of get both are cruisers. So yeah, again, he's advancing cannon defense, but it's not helping because he's just not. It's not giving him anything. Like, advancing it isn't benefiting his fleet at all. The extra evasion he's getting means nothing. He does have what looks like a decent intercept missile hero. And like he has clear a spread hero, so like he has the heroes, but he still has Mothership 6. Yeah. It sounds like he just needs some fine tuning because he has the parts. He just doesn't have it put together yet. And that I'm just checking chat. Doyle looks kind of crazy. What's his durability at? Go with a Gov fleet. Gotta get that extra energy. Dang, a ton of advanced skills again. I guess we're at that point in the game where a bunch of people are just advancing skills. But, like, you hate to see this. Like, advanced 3 on a weapon master, so she's not gonna hit anything. I mean, she'll be decent against aliens. 11.7 boosted, not too bad. I think if you if you put more lead on that guy, he only had like 67. If you can bump him up to 80,000 or something, it might go a little better. Maybe sacrifice some ability for it, because I think your ability was kind of high. Sorry, I was just giving advice in the Facebook chat while doing that. But yeah, so he like isn't putting the LDs in the right guys. Like, this guy's just an evasion guy. I think its missile coordination isn't relevant. How many hyperships in my league? Ooh, I don't know how many of these guys had hyper. Maybe half of them. But I don't really like count having hyper as like necessarily meaning that like you've made it in the game. You have to know how to implement them. Can you see self defense in league? No. You can only just see their percents of ability. So that's why it's nice. Yeah, when you attack them, you'll see. But I always wonder why sometimes. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Are you serious? I said that hero would never hit anyone, and she hit all my DPS. Well, that's embarrassing. Wow. So yeah, he was just running full missiles. I'm just gonna. So not beforehand, yeah. We have no idea if you're stealthed or not. We're not having that happen again. Kind of just assumed my guys would proc. They'd been procking, and then they stopped. It happens. Max accuracy extras, yeah. I think also, like, he would just have enough accuracy anyway to hit my DPS. It wouldn't hit my tanks. I got the walkover round. I have Achilles in my group. There we go. Oh my god. So right. Whatever. Do I ever use the provocation device? No, I don't think it's that good. I put my... It is not the fake Achilles. He's got 20 league wins. What was I saying? No, yeah, I don't use the provocation device. I don't think it's that great. It just doesn't have, like, the only skills it helps against are random fire and confusion fire. So, like, that's really all it does. There are better skills, I think. Do you have 20 league wins, Stroven? It's actually really impressive how early he got that title. Cause like he was wrecking people like way back in the day. I didn't get good until like end of season 2 was when I started doing decent. Lost once, yeah. I should be getting this title soon, I think. 20 times. Yeah, I would think I'm close to 20 wins. But let's see. He's got a magnetic jamming guy right there. But it's not really gonna help even against my hyper motherships or hyper battleships. I'll still blow him away. And then he's running the beam and cannon combo, but you should switch to run beam missiles just so they have to resist too. I think he is an AN dev. I don't know. Does he speak English? I've never seen him in our chat. And by our chat, I mean the Terran chat. Oh, Woley. I'm fine. If you see different weapon types against you, what res do you choose? You probably whatever's gonna hit you first is what you should resist, assuming you can kill the other guy. If you say you saw a beam cannon and missiles, well, I stealth by the cannons, but if you're not gonna stealth by the cannons, maxing cannon resist is pretty important. And then you could run cannons, hope his cannon guys dies, and then you could run missiles too, and hope that the missiles take out the beam and the missiles. So maybe you wouldn't max missile resist because you'll fire anyway. Yeah. But like against him, I probably should have run cannons to take him out. Because I doubt he would have had max cannon resist on piercing cannon. And I was getting like negative 50% or something. Yeah, he only had beam and cannons, yeah. A lot of people having nav masters or just evasion fleets for their defense shield this round. But I still think you should wait for a master. Even a crappy stat master will be better. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty basic. He should definitely get Clara, I think. But I'm pretty sure I've had D-Reddit in my group before, and I say that all the time. Cool. Alright. So we got, what, 6 more? 6 more guys to hit. Empires. He's running hyper cruisers. Sarah actually is not against navs. I saw the other day. He supports navigators. That's surprising. I guess I could maybe see it for like one defense shield hero if you want a 1-to-10 skill, but I think you'd need a master. Even if that master has like 150 to 200 gov, it'd still be better than a navigation master or like a destroyer master or destroyer evasion guy. What I don't know, I forget what they're called. But yeah, so he's running missile spread, and then hypercruisers. I don't want to miss any attacks, so I think I'll switch and won't stealth against him. But I'll see what other guys I don't need to stealth against. A DT nav defense shield? Yeah. I mean, like, they're one and done skills, so they're not the worst. But, I don't know. Personally, I think you should try and wait. But if you need defense shield as a skill, and you have like a nav master and you tron them up to, or you put them to level 7 through 9 and then you tron it up to 15 and that's what you use it for, I don't think that's the worst thing. Defense shield LDs are kind of common enough, so it's not too bad. Alright, I'll say stealth. Yeah, I'll hit that other guy later. I just want to get a little more damage because I don't want to mess up any more attacks. But yeah, so he's running like full cannons, and then he's got a cannon analyst right there. The long range fighter, which again isn't that great on defense because it just hits a tank spot. Decent ability on these guys, so it sounds like he has good trons, but. The way I see it is like if you have a navigation master and they have like 20 attack, 20 gov, whatever. So like amazing stats. Everything else is in defense. Their durability is gonna be like 2 to 3 billion. They're not gonna get it very high. And that's the big problem right there. But yeah, so then like right here too, like advanced defense shield and this analyst. I mean, granted, he's just using the skill, so it's a one and done thing. But this guy isn't effectively being a tank. Whereas, like, otherwise, like, if you have, say, a good defense shield mothership guy who has, I don't know, like 8 billion dur, it's just a little bit harder to hit. Where's your beam at? Do you mean like my Claire is running beams right now? If that's what you mean. But yeah, so like, he's running double cannons and then explosive missiles. So a pretty offensive fleet. He doesn't have a cannon defense, so you could just run piercing cannon and blow right by him. Especially with advanced defense shield 11, his DPS will get hit hard even through the defense shield. Because I'm assuming that's only like 80% or something. Actually, it might even be like 70 now that I think about it. But yeah, we're just gonna fire through it anyway. Yeah, it hits hard. Yeah, like his tank right there, his analyst tank, didn't last longer than a DPS. Awesome contribution fire. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna unstealth. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't really need to. Against Iconic, I'm assuming he's stealth, so I'm guessing if I look at his defense record, it's gonna be a bunch of people 5-starring him and a bunch of people getting no stars. That'd be my guess. Let's see, 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, then a couple 5s. Yeah. To beat this fleet, all you need to do is just run missiles. That's literally it. I think Magonius, like, he hit me. He was like level like 80 something or 90, and I had like my war fleet in, which is like similar to this. I have advanced defense shield, but it's pretty similar. And I told him, I was like, dude, just run all missiles, like, and you'll beat me. And then like I like look at my record, and like there's like a level 87 or something that was red on my wall. And I was just like, yeah, it was Megonius because I told him how to beat me. So like, yeah, it's a super fragile setup. Yeah, watch out for his defense fleet. Yeah, but yeah, I mean he'll just blow up. I am gonna switch Clara to missiles. I don't need to switch devices or anything, but I do want to fire first, and this will guarantee that I'll have guys firing first. So if you run into most fellow chat members, fleets, I always do missiles and accuracy formation. Yeah. Mike Coney says, "Yeah, I wrecked your ass." Yeah, Macross. I pointed out. I was like, dang, like you're definitely auto battling. My since I think I just had my war fleet in, so I probably just flat out destroyed your fleet. That'd make it a high repair bill. Seems we all do the same. Yeah. Sometimes I put a defense fleet in. It's just so difficult. Yeah. Straight formation for a regular defense shield. I think he's just going based on the all weapon attack. But I don't think this is that great of a defense fleet. Like, I mean, granted, I know only 2 people have 5-starred him. But I think if people realize that if I have missiles and he has missiles, assuming they're Kryptons, we both have Kryptons, like, I fire first because I'm on offense. That's just how it works. So, like, even though he has those 4 DPS guys, none of them are going to fire. Because he'll get wiped out. Like, if my spread procs, it didn't proc, but whatever. There we go. And then it's just a matter of hitting this guy. I guess I'll just do it with explosive fire and just hit missile. Alright, I just need to stay stealth against him. I'm gonna switch back to beams again. Stealth, yeah. Yeah, he's just staying stealth so that cannons don't hit him. And like if you're running a cannon beam combo, then your cannons don't hit, and then his missiles fire first. Or if you can't wipe him through defense shield, then I'll hit you that way. But like, I mean, it's a decent defense fleet even in war, unless someone's running all missiles or something like that. But then it becomes kind of weak again. Slaughters in. And then this guy has the cannons right there. So it's a threat, not the first time, but I need to make sure that he's dead. And then beams too. Again, I think he should run missiles, but beams are fine. And then he has advanced confusion fire on beams too. I don't think I'd be able to. No extra DPS or accuracy devices. For what? Yeah, he'd probably be better in the point formation. I think he was just in that formation for damage. But yeah, you're right. I mean, theoretically, you should probably run the point formation. But yeah, and then he's got the cannon defense. So my IM is pretty important right here, and my spread fire needs to go off. Achilles dropped a star to this guy. Oh, I switched from missile to beam. Yeah, I switched over to missiles when I was fighting. I switched over to missiles when I was fighting Iconic, but like I didn't switch my devices. I still have my beam devices on. I didn't need the damage or anything, so I didn't really. I just needed to fire my missiles first. That was all. But yeah, so then he's got the beam confusion. There. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, it is Mother's Day. Give your mom a card or a hug or something. Or at least text them something. Yeah, I prefer playing safest. Yeah, I just figured I was safe enough, which I've definitely thought, and then dropped stars, but it was whatever. It worked. Um, yeah. See, like, I've thought about running, say, like an electronic jamming with this kind of a setup, but I worry about what I would have to trade out, because I think defense shield is pretty strong. Because just in case, like, I almost kill these guys, but I don't end up killing them, it won't actually be that bad. Maybe I should run the all attack formation. The only reason I'm hesitant to run like an all attack formation is because then if these guys even don't proc, they'll still hit me. Whereas before they won't. Well, but I mean, theoretically I'm running the all attack formation to make sure they're dead. Alright, we'll try all attack formation. Ah, damn. Sorry, Corbin. Advanced spread fire missiles? Yeah, that's what I need to run. Alright, I'm taking this alien now first. You would go on the accuracy formation and missiles out of stealth? Well, I don't need to run I don't need the accuracy to hit him. He needs the accuracy to hit me. But yeah, I think this, I mean, theoretically this should work. I would think. Because I'm stealth by, and then, I mean, his beams might be a bit of a threat. Who had an alien fleet? One of my allies. I forget who it was. I think it was Nexus. Nexus usually, he gets aliens and then he just leaves them up there. So I usually take them. Not scared, concerned. Kind of scared of the grandpa guys out in front. I'm more scared of this one, to be honest. I'm wondering if I should run advanced piercing fire. Because, I mean, I could get stunned real hard, actually, by this guy. Maybe I'll swap my explosive fire. I don't really need explosive fire in this setup. It would only hit 1 DPS anyway. Let me make sure my CFF ability is not that high. I looked away. I was hitting an alien. Yeah. Like I said, he spawns a lot of aliens, so I hit him. Yeah, that's fine. Emily's. That's good. Are my heroes all troned well? Yeah, I mean, like, they have the right trons on. I don't really need to share too much anymore. Like, theoretically, if it didn't cost 20 crystals, if it didn't cost 20 crystals, I would run I would like to swap extras and stuff all the time. Yeah, I think like my main heroes have all the right trons on them. You would run the beam evasion formation? What would that put me at? My beam evasion is 134. What's I think I have this guy in slaughters. 185, 134. If he's running accuracy device, that's kind of a gamble. What's the? Oh, that's not that bad. Should I switch over to beams then? Yeah, 194. I'll evade everything unless he has an accuracy device. If he has accuracy extra, if he has an accuracy extra, it'll be like. I'm debating if I should run. If I should run more beams then. Ugh. Probably not. I mean, I still need. I need advanced intercept missile. If my spread procs, it should be game over. And then do I keep advanced piercing fire in? Yeah, probably. Alright, we can give that a try, I think. I'm good this way? Yeah. I'm just always hesitant that I have this guy on the high pulse engine. Yeah. And Claire. Yeah. It's not really gonna matter for this. Guess I'm kinda there. I don't need pyro device. I'm actually just gonna run. Yeah, that'll work actually. Basing everything on advanced spread fire, that's what I do. If it procs, I win. If it doesn't. Does that just matter on BS? Yeah. Battleships or hyper battleships are in this weird kind of like, they can't evade much, but if you specifically set them to evade like one specific thing, you can counter it. Because now like I'm at 134 plus the formation, so I'm at 194. Like the accuracy of these beams is like 190 or something. So he's not gonna hit me, or he'll have a 5% chance of hitting me, unless unless he's running an accuracy device or accuracy extra. If he's running an accuracy extra, I'll get hit like 50% of the time. Why don't I use explosive? I don't really need explosive. 194 doesn't seem like much, but if you think about it, this is what 185 is what their accuracy is. So it's actually above what I need. 185 or 189? Oh, it might be that. I guess if he's running particle beam, might be a little more. How is accuracy versus evasion calculated? It's evasion, or it's like, what is it? It's evasion minus accuracy. Eva minus ac. And then it's floored at. Oh, it's accuracy minus Eva? No, because if you have 200 Eva minus the accuracy. No, it's definitely this. And then you floor it at. Yeah, you should run particle beam, you're right. You floor at 5. Cap at 100. So in this case, actually, I just want to clarify. This is what we assume that the accuracy is based on the results. Astronest has actually never released what the actual calculation is. It's just people have run tests and kind of assumed that this is what it is, and that there's like it floors at 5 and all of this stuff. But I don't think there's actually anywhere in the game where it says this is what it is, or anywhere in the dev posts or anything. So like, since I have 194 is my EVA minus 189 accuracy, that's 5. Is that right? That seems wrong. Or I may have typed that in wrong. It's one of those minus another. Yeah, there's a 5% hit. Yeah, so we assume it floors. is it 189? I lied. I think it might be accuracy. No, it is that? Because that equals -5. Or no, that equals 5. But like if you have, say, no, I think it's accuracy minus. Alright, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's accuracy minus EVA. Because then if you have its, so if they have like one, those are CM, you're not accounting for accuracy ability bonuses. Yeah, but Confusion Fire doesn't get accuracy bonus. That's why. That's why I think it'd be really cool if Astronest introduced an honor hero that had Confusion Fire and it was like a combat master or something. So it's actually 199 accuracy minus 194 EVA. And that equals -5. But you floor it at +5. That's the math right there. So then like theoretically you would need, so if you have, let's say 234 accuracy minus 194 EVA, that's 40, which is a 40% chance. ACFF on a CM would be broken. Yeah, you just wouldn't have a lot of dur though. You'd be able to blow it up pretty quickly. I think it'd be kind of cool. It's kind of like Nargis. Yeah, the threshold on -5. Yeah. If I have 400 accuracy and you got 495 EVA, you got 5. I got 5%. Yeah, but you don't even need that much EVA. You only need, EVA needs to equal accuracy. If your EVA equals the accuracy, you're gonna evade pretty much everything. You're gonna hit that 5%. That's why like evasion is viable. But 290% DPS boost, yeah, that would actually be kind of crazy. I think it'd be a cool hero. But it'd be a unique hero. You could give her weird stats, I don't know. Something like that, but yeah. Was I all set up to hit this guy before we went into this? I forget. I think I was. Oh, I should need to check my firing order since I'm in that weird formation. Someone hit me. Macross. Auto battling. Dang it, you took some guys off this. Okay, yeah, so spread will proc. Yeah, that's fine. A template hero you could form yourself. Yeah, back in the day we were joking about how you could like merge heroes together. Like you could have like advanced spread that also pierces. Alright, so we'll give this a shot. The main thing that I need to do is I need to kill these 2 DPS. And that's why I wonder if having advanced piercing fire is worth it. ALRF with advanced explosive fire. How's that different than an EFCM? Money price for that template here. Oh, it'd be like $100. Like it'd be ridiculous. You could get like the pro version or something. Don't even give Astronest any ideas. The fact that it was gonna cost like $50 to retire a hero, well, if you went the non-free option, was kind of crazy. I don't think it's that bad anymore, but how's that different than an EFCM? I don't quite understand. Oh, I mean, Confusion Fire though, it fires randomly. EF fires in one straight line, and the 290% is only on the first hit too. I don't have any more kidneys. I'd buy 10 tomorrow. Alright, so we can give this a shot then. And pray we proc. Oh, I wasn't stealthed. No. Troven. Okay, it didn't hit that hard. We might be able to salvage it. I got the proc I needed. That didn't hit as hard as I want, so I'm gonna need... I need my beams to go off right here and hit them. Yes, hit the left side. Hit the left side. Alright, I think we did it. He's missing. Yeah, that'll pop him. Alright. Whew. Well. Troven, I thought you were watching out for me. I thought you were the one that was gonna watch my if I was stealthed or not. But yeah, we definitely got lucky there. That was a good call, SK, on the... You were the one that suggested it, right? I think. Did you suggest running the beam evasion formation? Whatever. But yeah, it was a good call. I'm curious. I don't remember how much damage I did, but I'm curious if I had run more missiles, if I would have been able to kill him in the all attack formation. Probably not. I don't think the 25% would have been able to do it. I would have been close, but yeah. I guess I just rushed and feel like I need E-Jam, but I didn't. And then do we hit Achilles now? We don't need to stealth against Achilles. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. Okay. Well then, let's take stealth off. 9 out of 10 times no accuracy on ACFF. Yeah. Everyone wants to pump their durability so high. Accuracy on this one. ACFF didn't have PM. His last one had his last guy was running ACFF on beams. What was he? What is he running again? It doesn't really matter. Why do I use the accuracy device? Just for spread. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I use, to be honest. I could run this. My damage is so low, and he has like if I run this instead, I'm still at 3.27, and I'm hitting a shield anyway. So you can boost up to 712 accuracy without. Not on this hero, and I would have to run perfect missile. But if I run perfect missile, it has less of a range, so his Kryptons would fire beforehand. What is this guy's accuracy on? 629, yeah. So I mean, like, I'll only start hitting him if his accuracy or his evasion is like 620 or below. I mean, even 620 would be hard to hit him, but I don't want that defense shield. Because he has Nargus, which is a pretty big threat. So I need this one. I still had this guy in regular mothership, but I could put him in hyper motherships if I wanted. And then, do I want advanced piercing fire? I'm not quite sure. This will be nice though. Almost 6 billion. That's not bad. Once I get his skill up a little more, might be feasible to put him in hyper motherships. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I think I just haven't done it out of laziness. Yeah, same with why this guy isn't in either. Let me see what I want to run. Oh, I don't mean to keep clicking that. So I think. Advanced piercing fire might be a good option for this guy. And then I might run my explosive fire hero. If I run explosive fire hero and put it in this spot to hit this guy, I'll hit both of these, assuming I proc. And then that would mean Nargas doesn't actually proc counterfire on explosive fire hits for the explosion. So I'll get a little bit of free damage that way without triggering her to fire. Yeah, it's rough. I want 2 advanced piercing fires. That's what I want. Want that ACFF and kill you? EF doesn't trigger CF, yeah. Or maybe if I put her in the corner, that might be enough damage to just blow her to shreds. Maybe I do that instead. Use it as a poor man's piercing fire. I'll hit about what will my damage be? Yeah, I'll hit about 1 billion. And he does have advanced defense shield. Okay. Formation lines should be connected to the real weapon range. How sound smart? AEF hits twice then? It actually hits, I mean, a little more than twice. Because of the fact that, actually, I'll put, this could work. This might, if I proc, I think I'll 5-star first try. You could always ACFF the right side to stop ACF. I'm pretty sure even if you confuse someone, counterfire actually bypasses confusion fire. Yeah, I don't think it should be like that, but it is. But then what do I want? Maybe I can't run EF. Intercept missile I think is really important. This is so difficult. Shoot, I thought I had another hero. But I want to keep Clara in there because Clara is like pretty clutch. The only thing is that I have Clara on beams right now, and if she gets stunned, then she's essentially useless. But she's really important otherwise. I don't need to stealth against him. The only guy that would hit me is this cannon guy, so. What weapons? Yeah. Trovan, I don't need to. Oh, what's up, Josh? It is, it's On My Way by Lakey Inspired. I think I still need piercing fire against the CFF. Trovan says, "Oops." Yeah. I know you're just looking out for me, making sure. I don't think I can. So rough. Maybe I just switch over to all missiles. I might do that actually. I think we'll give that a shot instead. Missiles hurt Achilles. Yeah. It sounds like Up All Night by Easy Livin'. Where's the... There it is. Yeah, what's my damage at? 6.22? This can work. And then let me check my... Gonna need that accuracy, yeah. I'm a little worried about that, to be honest. Only for that little... only for the, that DT guy that he had 270% ability, which is enough to easily hit 630 missile evasion with one evasion extra. I'm waiting for Isaac A's to start doing a voiceover monologue. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, 270. No, I know. I'm honestly kind of just hoping that it's not going to be a threat and he'll get hit by a couple straight hits. That's my goal, at least. We'll see if it happens. I'll run this, maybe. More damage, maybe. What does that put me at? I was at... No missile accuracy. I have one. But like, let's see. Am I more damage now? 6.2. I think that's what, like about what I was. So it didn't really change much, to be honest. 463 accuracy is enough. No, I'm leaving that on. It's a really good Tron. Honestly, they're both really good Trons. I feel like that was my accuracy anyway. Cause like I'll hit these guys anyway, probably. Even with 267% ability, it's just this one, which is why EF would be nice. I should just scrap my defense shield. That's what I should do. Everything's dead in one hit anyway. I wonder if that would work. Probably not. But yeah, like this guy, I'm assuming I'll kill him just off of a random hit. Or maybe my intercept missile might hit it. No, 489, I'm not hitting that. Prevent Nargis from being hit. No, yeah, no, SK. I know I can't actually get rid of my defense shield. I was kind of joking. But I wish I could. I should just hit this guy first, since I still have to. That's my setup in. Missiles. Yeah, I can just run this. I don't need to stealth. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy out first, just to get him out of the way. Buffalo Bill hair. I wear my hair down for one stream. You're right. I can't second guess myself to death. And the thing is, I've only wasted one attack, so I have 3 to waste on this guy. Alright. So do I hit him with this? Ugh. So frustrating. Alright, we'll just give it a go. That wasn't Achilles that I just destroyed, Trovan, by the way. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's advanced too. I didn't notice that. That's a lot of durability. I think I want... Did my fighters hit that guy? That's funny. Oh my god, they hit again. That's crazy, actually. Okay, so... I think I want a second PF. Maybe I don't want intercept missile. APF on the right. Then his missiles will tear me to shreds, though. Let me see what I have for spare PF heroes. We might need to level one up. Or maybe explosive fire instead. No, that won't work. Maybe it would. No. The AIM. Well, yeah, of course it's gonna aim for his confusion fire, or not confusion, his counter fire. I wanted to see how much damage it would do, but it like did only like half. So I don't think AIM's gonna cut it this round. Drop Claire and go AEF. I kind of want to run my long range fighter. You think that would work? No, it wouldn't. It would just end up. I'd end up getting hit a bunch, and he would just proc. Unless he doesn't have max fighter resist. Try ALRF. I don't know. Oh, what if I run ALRF on the confusion fire and I run advanced piercing fire on the right? Ooh. That might work. That actually might work. I don't want fighter bypass. I want another. Is there another fighter attack device? Come on. Oh, I don't want that. Great idea. Da, da, da. I can't tell if you're being serious. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do, SK. I think it could work. Not that it really matters. I am gonna put better Trons on him. I think he doesn't have that good a chance. He has an evasion fighter. It's not really gonna help out. Oh, I'm also only advanced 9. I want to get it higher. Uh, we'll take Trons from. Where's my? William has Death Fighter on him? Oh, why does he have Death Fighter? Alright, I'll wolf him up. Why would I put Death Fighter on? That makes no sense. I'll do that now before I forget. Explosive fire piercing cannons have great damage and hit that counter fire. Yeah, it's just I don't think I'll be able to hit him like, cuz if I don't kill him, he'll just heal it back up, and piercing cannon has such a low proc rate. Why did I have Death Fighters on this guy? No, I have wolves on him. That's wolf. Alright. But I do want to get the skill up more. I was running a Skilltron on there. Maybe I level up his skill 2 more times. Yeah, we can do that. I swear it said Death Fighters. I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes the game is glitchy like that. It's actually decent. But it's still only level 9. Should I? Yeah, maybe I should. Imagine Death Fighter on this guy. I mean, I would still only hit. I would hit the damage cap, but it'd be so. I'd fire every 7, which is so slow, or every 6, I guess. If ASF procs first, of course. Yeah, it should. 2 billion damage. I don't think an Argus can hit 2 billion. Do I have a good battle? I know I have the LDs. I actually haven't been leveling him up because of the fact that I mean, this scenario is probably more relevant, but there are scenarios where I don't think having him leveled up any further is better. But yeah, if I could put a +4 skill on this guy, but I want to do it without losing all my lead. Otherwise, I won't have the damage. I mean, I guess +4 skill is 3 more hits. But, like, with that much defense, I'm not going to do anything. What's that? I don't need evasion for missiles. What does this give me? 7.83. I can take that. So that'll hit 529 accuracy. What do my other mothership guys have for? Okay, so it should still hit him. I don't know if it'll hit damage cap, but it'll be close. Should I run? I'm debating if I should just run all attack formation now. Did I remove stealth? Yeah, I'm not stealthed. Do I want cannons? on her is what I'm wondering. Because I have her on missiles right now, but it might be better if I were to run cannons. No, don't run it. I would just run it to pop the shield early. No cannons. Alright, I guess we won't run cannons. Do not change farm. Leave this one. Alright. Yeah. I just think that the damage, the extra 15% I get. Yeah, I would run Antares. I would run Antares, and then it would just mean that if I hit, I'll have like 2 or 3 more procs of advanced long range fighter that'll deal full damage. Actually, it's only 1. I can just run this one actually. BC7 spread. Yeah. No, I am. I'm a level 11 skill, I think. Alright, I think I'll run this fleet at it and see how this one does. And then we'll go from there. The ALRF was in the right spot. It's on the left. No, it's not supposed to hit an Argus. You gave me a heart attack. I thought I didn't have it in the right spot, but... Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't proc. Damn it. That sucks. Also, I didn't do enough damage. Am I just not proccing? Is that it? That was just piercing fire and spread not proccing, right? That was all that was? I hate running the same formation and hitting it again. I think that's what I need to do, though. No procs for you. Yeah. No procs sucks. So do I just run it again? Ugh. I'm at 20 attacks. He used 23. The only thing is, Trovan, is if he has max resistance, AORF will hit Nargis, but it won't kill her. And she'll still have damage like left. And if she like advanced counter fires me, she'll just repair back to pretty much full again. And then if I hit her again and then she procs again, then I'm dead. So like I wouldn't last very long that way. It didn't kill this guy, which is why I wonder if I run. I think if I run the 15% attack, maybe cannons. Two times fighter evasion Xers on the ALRF. Would that work? I think using advanced piercing fire. Yeah. What's the I should Eva the fighters. I want to use all these extras. I think it'd be foolish to have accuracy extras on Nargis. Her accuracy extras are kind of just the fact she gets 144% extra. Achilles is resisted. Yeah. I might switch and run. Might switch this and run piercing cannon. Or no, I don't want piercing cannon. I want altars for sure. Do I need cannon accuracy? I'm gonna see what I have. I actually might not have any, because I think I run double +4 Tron on her. Yeah, I do. Why does she have a beam accuracy extra on? I've been running beam accuracy this whole time. That makes no sense. Is ASF on altars? Yeah. If Nargis were running accuracy extras, she would have a hole. So that's why I'm thinking she doesn't. So glad my ASF is a natural 15. I mean, mine is 239 go. There's no way I'm putting this one to advanced level 15. I don't even know if I could. Oh, no, I could. I have 116. Or maybe I need a few more than that. What's her? $404. I'm just gonna run. That's enough. That'll hit everything. 439. Like I said, my mothership guys. Yeah, they don't evade cannons well. That'll still hit the cannons. That's all I need. Okay, so now I'm gonna use altars. Yeah, altars to hit that. To hit first. I'm gonna use the all damage formation. Try that out. I think this can work. Again, assuming I proc. That's what it all comes down to, is the procs. Yeah, literally nothing procced last time. Explosion from explosive fire skill with piercing cannons at piercing. Yeah, the piercing cannon also does the resist. Enough accuracy for the squirrel? No. I'm hoping I hit the squirrel with a random hit or two. Because right now the squirrel isn't the issue. If it gets to that point where I kill everything else and the squirrel doesn't die, then we can reevaluate. But right now I'm not even getting to the squirrel, so yeah. So I'm gonna try this out. I think the CFF will die, especially if my spread fire procs. I'm pretty sure the CFF will die. Let's see. Okay, that's sick. I didn't proc, did I? You gotta be kidding me. Ugh. I'm just watching it again. Make sure it was the fact that I actually didn't proc. Yeah, I just didn't proc again. Oh my gosh. Looks like a beam hole there. For me, yeah. I mean, I have a hole in everything. Again, I think if my random fire or my advanced piercing fire went off, it'd be a completely different story. I'm gonna hit it again. No ARF and no APF. Yeah, that's the problem. Ugh. Today my spread fire hero procs and nothing else does. Okay, we get a proc there. Wasn't really how I wanted to do it, but if my advanced piercing fire procs were good, and it doesn't. So my beams procced, or my missiles procced, and what happened was I didn't, can we still salvage this? No, I need to hit that beam. I need to hit it again. It's gonna hit me, it's gonna wipe it. So in this formation, 2 hits from Clara is all I need to wipe. Well, no, I need more than 2. Yeah, and then it's just a matter of, will I hit this guy? Probably not anyway. Holy. Achilles is too good. Alright, I'm just gonna keep hitting him with this, since I can't win anyway. Accuracy 50 formation it is. Dude, his fleet's just something else. I want to see how much hyper he has done, because it feels like I'm just hitting a wall. It's almost like he has provocation device. I'm not hitting any of his... I'm never hitting this middle guy, which is what I need to be doing. There we go. But I still don't do enough. I don't want to switch devices to go for the cannon spam. I've kind of given up on the loss already. What am I running there? I'm gonna run this instead. Do I have more DPS that way? We're gonna go back to beams. Yeah, I'm throwing in the towel. I got wrecked. Can you try the 30% missile attack? Oh yeah, I actually could do that. I'm gonna run beams first, just to see how that works. Actually, no, I'll go back and run. That 5% actually might have been it. Maybe. Then 30% beam. Yeah. What's the formation? Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's this one. No. This one. PC7, there's no way a piercing cannon would blow this guy up. Switchtron 2 for hitting the squirrel. My accuracy actually is pretty similar because I gain 60% ability with this one, but I lose in accuracy extra. So it's actually pretty much even. I can't have that guy in the tank spot. That was my bad. Wait, no, he is. Piercing with explosive fire isn't the way to go about beating this. I won't do enough damage. If he probably has max resistance, and even if he doesn't on his tanks or anything, his defense shield will keep him safe. And yeah, it won't end up killing him, and then he'll heal and stun me. I wish like when advanced or I wish like when I fired at the end of the turn was when advanced counterfire hit back. Nargis just seems so good. Also, I realized that actually I can't run that setup because this guy in cannons ends up taking my shield away. But you eliminate the squirrel. But the squirrel isn't the issue here. The squirrel is doing nothing. It's never come... Me getting 5 stars has never come down to if I kill the squirrel or not. What's stopping me from it is this confusion fire, Nargis, and this beam guy. Once I'm able to kill these guys consistently, then I'll worry about the squirrel. But yeah, the other 4 are the issue. The squirrel will survive all the time. The squirrel survives also because all my DPS are dead, so I'm not firing anyway. Statistically, if I were to kill all of these guys, oh, what's up, Avery? Statistically, if I were to kill these 3 guys and I still have my DPS left, a couple of those hits will hit the 5%. No matter how low my accuracy is. You still think? No, it's all good. I'm just letting you know. The squirrel, like, the squirrel isn't the problem here necessarily. If I were to use explosive fire, I would use it mainly so Nargis doesn't proc against me. You still think APF on the advanced confusion fire? Maybe. I just don't think advanced long range fighter can do this job. How many attacks do I have left? Oh, I only have 2? Dang. Do I have a... Alright, well, if this was... I think running a second piercing fire hero could have worked. If I put, like, Rebecca or Sophita in. Double piercing fire might have been the way to do it, in hindsight. I'm gonna run a couple more hits on beams, and then we probably won't kill, so we'll call it. Cannon cord with PC7 on Nargis. That's probably actually how you do it. No way. You think a coordination skill actually would have worked? The sad thing is it actually might have been the way to do it. Oh my god, that makes me so angry that it's a coordination skill that could actually work right there. Somebody 5 or 4 starred him? I doubt it. Nobody 5 stars Achilles. Yeah, no, I'm the highest with 3. Yeah, shoot, I should have thought of I was honestly I was just not even thinking that that could work, so I was like, why even try? That's actually really funny though. I don't know if I would run cannon coordination. You might run missile, maybe, just because it would proc first and you'd still get more procs. But all right, we'll try 2 attacks with beams, and if we don't get it, we don't get it. And we say GG to Achilles. His fleet is too good. His fleet is so crazy though. Also, it might just be that hyper battleships aren't the way to go about beating him. Like, because that is a thing sometimes, and that actually just might be the case right there. It sucks to admit, but it might be. Missile coordination, even better. Yeah, I've always said that missile coordination doesn't have a use, but maybe it does. Who knows? And normally I would run sensitive beam to get the more damage, but I can't because he has a beam fleet right there. That'll proc before sensitive beam. So, tank. Yeah, a nutty fleet. That's pretty much the only way to describe Achilles. Nutty. I got stunned out. Alright, one more hit. Yeah, he has to have a weak spot somewhere. I think a hyper destroyer fleet with advanced magnetic jamming could also do it. Maybe. I don't know. The beam guy is a kind of a threat. Oh my gosh. Whatever. GG's to Achilles. I think I just got stuck in using hyper battleships. I don't think that'll work at top level. Also, I wish I had Nargis. If I had Nargis, it'd be a whole different story. He might be in the same situation as me. But I don't. Whatever. Alright, GG's guys. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, I'm calling it. Achilles is just too good. See ya.